guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Samantha and I am the Luxe wife, and welcome back to another Wife Talk Wednesdays. As you see by the title today, we are talking about femininity when it comes to being a wife and spouses to our husbands. As I shared last week, I am dissecting basically the key components that I see fit for a wife in today's time. And last week we talked about respect, and this week we are talking about femininity. So if you are new here, you definitely want to go ahead and hit the like button, go ahead and subscribe, and go ahead and hit that notification bell. That way you can be notified every single time I upload a new video. And if you're not new here, welcome back, and let's go ahead and dive straight into femininity. Okay, so femininity. I mean, the talk of feminism in the last couple of years have been at the highest of the highs, because baby, I see it everywhere. And I mean, we might as well talk about it. So I want people to know it's not always easy to transition from being that person who takes care of everything to being a person who sits back and let everything be taken care of by someone else. Now, being a feminine it's an innate ability, okay? And you can't just assume that you'll be feminine for the right person. You have to already be this person, okay? I'm just gonna be honest with you. You already have to be this person to be able to walk into it, okay? Now, for most women, I'm not saying all of us, because I don't want nobody spewing at me and spewing hate in the comments, but most of us, we desire to be taken care of. We desire not to have to worry about most things in life. And by doing so, that means allowing someone else to be in control. Before we can even allow somebody else to be in control, we got to be in control of ourselves, okay? And being in control of ourselves starts with one, taking care of ourselves, okay? And looking the part. So when it comes to you wanting to be this soft, this elegant seen woman, you got to be able to take care of yourself. You have to address the part. You can't just say, oh, I'm just going to throw on some baggy clothes. Or you got to think about some of these women who look these part, who dress nice when you see them. A lot of them even still dress nice at home. They have a soft feeling about them even when no one's watching, okay? So you can't just put on a facade when you know someone's watching you. You have to be this person even when no one is watching, which why I've said to you guys plenty of times before, like, I am who I am on and off the camera. Like, if this camera wasn't rolling, I am the same person. If I am put together on camera, 9 times out of 10 at home, I am put together. I don't wear oversized holes in my shirt. I am very well put together. And that's not to hold myself at a highest regard because I want people to know that. No, that's how I feel as a woman. As for me taking care of myself, that's the highest regard I see myself. So if I am going to be this particular woman on camera, I also have to be this particular woman off camera, okay? And we also, in speaking of how we not only dress the part, but also how we carry ourselves. You can't anticipate someone respecting you or having a level of respect for you if you are very derogatory all the time and your mouth is very disrespectful. The words you use are very demeaning and hurtful. You can't anticipate thinking that you are this soft, feminine person, this woman, and you don't embody who it is and what it is to be this person. So you can't go around being disrespectful. You cannot go around overstepping boundaries you should not overstep, okay? When I think of feminism and femininity, like, I feel like this is a possession you already have to be able to have innate in you without having a partner. Think about it like this, because most women will say, oh, when the right man comes around, I'll be soft for them. Imagine a man saying, when the right woman comes around, I'll be a man for her. See how it doesn't make sense? It doesn't make sense. He has to already be this person, this masculine man who walks in who he is in his purpose prior to adding on additional responsibility, a spouse. Because let's be honest, a spouse is a responsibility. As a man, you take this responsibility to do XYZ. As a man, you take on this responsibility to provide, profess, and protect. So he has to be able to walk in who he is prior to having someone, prior to having a plus one. So again, he can't say, I'll be masculine, I'll be a man for the right woman. You see what I'm saying? So as a woman, we can't say, I'll be soft and a genuine for the right man. You already have to be this person. Which is why on my channel, when I do regular uploads, I talk about skincare and your body and how you should take care of your body, as well as when it comes to styling, how you particularly see styling yourself and making sure that you look the part, you feel the part. If you feel the part, you'll have a little bit more energy about talking the part and walking the part, okay? So being feminine is not just a change that you just wake up and I just one day and I just want to be this person who I just want to be taken care of. You have to be walking in that all the time. It's a collective of not only taking care of yourself, not only honing in on who you are as a person, but also respecting a man of who he is and what he can provide and what he can do. It's not disrespecting him. It's not being derogatory. It's not having a derogatory language or vocabulary. Those are the things you have to understand, that when you're thinking about being in a marriage, people see you just as much as they see your spouse. And when they see a spouse, a lot of times they judge the husband. I'm just going to be honest with you. When people see a spouse, when they see how a woman is taken care of, they judge the character of the man, okay? And if the woman is not up to their standard, then they see fault in the party that they're with, okay? And remember how I said you are a representation every single time you walk out of the door of your spouse and of your husband. Don't wait till next week to get it together. Don't wait till next month to get it together. You'll never have it together if you're trying to wait till the right time to pull it together. So whatever your routine and your schedule looks like, pull it together. Fall back and get you together. I promise you it will be the best thing ever. And I'm not going to be dishonest with you guys. I have said before, I remember when I met my husband, how I was like, if you would just do this, I would be happy, so that way I can have control of this or XYZ. And he quickly let me know, like, no, as a man, this is my place. This is my position. And this is what I'm willing to compromise on and what I'm not willing to compromise on. And as a woman, women possess a certain innate power to them. And it's the same thing as men. They possess a certain innate power to them. Men make things stronger and better, and women, we see the intricate things of it. We possess a certain innate power in us that only we can do. Whatever a man brings to us, we are able to multiply it, whether that's children, whether that's the food, we're going to multiply it and amplify it into something else. He brings us a house, we make it a home. You understand what I'm saying? Being able to be feminine and to walk in your femininity and have this soft girl era and take care of yourself. Yes, all of the fine tuning, the outside things are okay, but you have to do the fine tuning work on the inside as well. Because what's on the inside is going to matter most. What is on the inside matters most. Yes, you can get your hair done, your nails done, your feet, you get all the pedicures and manicures in the world that you can. But if you don't have a sense of caring or don't have a sense of loving, don't have a sense of nurturing about yourself, then there's more work that has to be done. I know a lot of us come from a million different backgrounds, but in some cases our backgrounds are still a lot similar. So I will say all the time, find someone that you feel like you, and if it's just not one person, if it's multiple things that you see in someone that you like, you know what, I want to be able to possess that level of security. I want to be able to possess that level of calmness. I want to be able to possess that level of respect and dignity. If it takes you learning from 4 different people, learn from 4 different people. If it's 6 different people, learn from 6 different people. But don't think it's your way or the highway. And it shows in your attitude, it shows in your body language. All of those things come about being feminine. Yes, again, I've said before, the facade is one thing, but the inner work is another thing. So don't get caught up in this Instagram, TikTok world thinking that your soft girl era and your feminine era is just all about style, because it's not. Your soft girl, your feminine era is all about your inner girl too. Your inner woman as well. You can't possess that highest level of who you're supposed to be as a woman if you don't recenter yourself and focus and understand that, okay, there is power in being a woman. There's a power in being who you are and not trying to be anyone else. There's so much power in the tongue and the things you speak and the things you possess over your life. So by doing that and by doing so, whatever the inner work you have to do to be a better you, by all means, do it. Okay? And if it's something small for me that you get, whatever it is, baby, by all means, take it. I've said to you guys on plenty of times and plenty of occasions before, when it comes to so many things and just even the outside forces, my daughter is watching me. When it comes to even the inside forces and the things I say, the way I speak to her father, the things that I say to her father, my husband, I have to be mindful because, one, she's there and she's watching. She's learning every bit of thing. She's taking all of that in her small mind, because she will then translate it to someone else and thinking, if I spoke derogatory to her father, to my husband, she would think that's okay doing the same thing to someone else. And it's not. It's not. So doing the outer work, the outer surface is fine. But doing the inner work will get you to the highest level of your soft girl era, if that's what you want to call it, your feminine era, as possible. It will get you there. I promise you that, okay? So, read, drink some water, take your vitamins, step away from anything negative that's not supposed to be, that's not helping your life. If it's adding a negative to your life, take it away. Take it away, okay? Whatever you have to do to embody, to become this person you desire to be, watch what you want to be. Watch what you want to see. And I promise you, you will elevate to the next level. Allow yourself to be a woman. Don't allow yourself that you have to be in control, because, baby, I don't want to be in control of nothing, okay? Nothing at all. I don't want to be in control of. And if it's a man's place, not if, because it is a man's place to provide, protect, and profess, baby, you should just be like, yeah, so what's next? What's next? Learn to nurture someone. Learn to nurture a person's spirit, a person's body. So we see we get to being feminine. We see we get to allowing a man to be in control. We see we get to be and do those things, but it already has to be within us. This isn't something that we can just say, when the right person come along, I'll change it. You know, you have to know that this is who you want to be, regardless what it looks like to somebody else. This is who I am. These are the things that I enjoy doing. This is who I am when the camera's rolling. This is who I am when the camera's not rolling. I promise you, one day I would love to get to see each and every one of you so you can know, like, she's really the same person that she is when I see her every week. She really is. And I really am. Because I don't want you guys to think and feel like you have to be somebody else to be the highest level of you. Did I get it wrong in life a lot of times? I'm pretty sure I did. I am not perfect. But the idea of being in my woman era, and I'm not going to say soft girl or feminine era because I am a woman. The era of embodying who a woman is, I am there. I am 100% there, and I want you there too. So if you got to read. If you got to watch podcasts, whatever it is. But make sure what you're digesting, it mimics what you want out of life and who you want to be as a woman and a spouse and as a mom. Okay? Well, guys, that's it. I thank you so much for tuning in today on this beautiful Wednesday. And if you have anything you want to discuss, by all means, go ahead, drop it in the comments. That is what we are here for. But until next time, until the next Wife Talk Wednesdays, which is next week, I will see you guys later. Bye.